I now request our principal, Dr. K. Srinivas, to felicitate our speaker, K. Kalyan Sundaram, with the bouquet.
Thank you. Brigade Murder, resource persons, Brigade Evening College in-charge member, coordinators, my colleagues and faculty members from other colleges and delegates. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all for this program, faculty development program. I hope you will have a nice time, both within the sessions and outside the sessions. We will try to extend as much, make it comfortable for you. And there is a beautiful proverb in Sanskrit, Shishya Ichet Parajayam. A teacher has to expect defeat at the hands of his students. Only when the student develops, when he excels his teacher, then alone a teacher can be considered a good, better and best teacher. And in the present day scenario, it becomes very clear. The more the teacher is senior, the more the teacher is aged, the advancement outside is greater, and the youngsters, the whole world, previously it was available at the finger, now it is fingertips, and even now in the fingernails, the advancements are available. And we have to constantly upgrade ourselves. There is a tendency. Say it is called Sishta Anadhyayana. That is, whenever a scholar visits a village, all the schools and colleges in the area have to declare a holiday to receive the scholar, because in the ancient days, this much of what is called communication facilities were not available, and only itinerary scholars, the scholars visiting, so they will be able to interact. Say within 20 years, a book was produced in Bengal. Within 20 years, that book was contradicted in South India, that is in Chennai, in Sriperumbudur, in Bangalore and other areas. So within so fast the books, the palm leaf manuscripts, they have been copied and they have been transmitted, studied, understood and refuted. And its reply was given immediately within another 10 years or so in Bengal, like that. So much of literary scholars developments are taking place. It is not just information, what we learn. Say the importance is, it is not just what we learn, but to know what we have learned. Unless we know what we have learned, it becomes meaningless. Say for example, take PhD guidance. Students are doing advanced areas, new areas, the areas with which the guide is not conversant with at all. The guide may not be knowing the area. If the guide is knowing the area, it may not be different from UG and PG classes. The areas are totally new. The student, the guide, the research candidate takes up totally a new subject. What's more important is the research methodology. Whether the candidate follows the methodology, comes out with a particular research. So also in education also, the information may be available to the students directly, but whether he is able to cull out the information in a proper way, arrange it in a proper way, disseminate it in a proper way, so the pedagogy, that is the methodology of teaching, methodology of understanding, methodology of dissemination, methodology of its application and use, they become more important. So the methodology becomes more important than what you actually learn. What you learn may be available in books, so constantly we have to upgrade. Say the methodology also, it is not going to remain constant, it also changes with the advancing subjects and other things. So the department has conceived, more so for the accounting and finance, the department has conceived with the practicing professionals, not just the subjects, but how to teach the subjects using modern gadgets, what is called to upgrade ourselves, the universal standards, how to develop standards, etc. And I warmly felicitate the department for conceiving this idea and arranging the course, and I thank the management for what is called permitting the arrangement of this course, and I congratulate all the delegates and participate, and I hope you will have a nice time. Thank you very much.